Hello class, today what we're going to be doing is going over the Dungeons and Dragons aspect of this program. So we have new character, character, and archer. What we're doing here is in new character, basically this is my game. I create a character, I create another character, I create a third character, and the characters battle each other. What we need to do is inside character, we need to understand what's going on here. So basically what we have here is a character class. These character classes have all sorts of different stats. These stats basically mean stuff. So strength is basically how strong someone is. So dexterity is basically how precise movements you can do with ease. So if you can use a small dagger to inflict lots of wound, that would be using dexterity. If you can go put your hand through a box and use your hand to untangle a chain with one hand compared to two, that would be your dexterity. Agility would be how quick you are, so how precise. How quick you are, so how quickly you can run. Endurance is how long you can do something for. Level is basically your grade level is the best way to think of this as. Vitality is how much HP you have, basically. Faith is a special stat not usually used. I'm going to say magic power because we're in the educational system. Intelligence is how smart you are. There's also int wisdom, and wisdom is how much knowledge you have. Damage is a stat that's calculated based off of other stats. So this is where your game comes into play, is how you calculate your damage is how your game runs. You can literally just say damage equals strength if you really wanted to and be done with it. That is perfectly okay. That's an easy way out, but again, so HP is the same thing, calculated based on other stats. You could just say your HP equals endurance plus vitality. Again, I can literally say in my game, my HP is my strength times my dexterity. And no one can tell me the wiser. If that's how I want my game to be, that's how my game is. You can literally, if you want to, just get rid of all these stats except for strength and dex, and that's it. You can just use 3. You can add 20 more. Avoid is chance to dodge an attack, which, again, you do not have to use. Now, these constructors basically make these characters. These are terrible constructors because I'm not setting my stats. I should be setting all my stats inside all my constructors. So basically, I should be running start on all of these constructors, because then I have values for all my stats. Now the catchphrase is basically just a joke. It's just saying system.out.print my name is John Cena. And every time he wins, the character wins, he calls out his catchphrase, my name is John Cena. Current HP is a function to get the current HP. To reset it back to the original HP, your max HP. Level out is to how to level up. ToString basically shows you what the stats are. I think level out does the same exact thing, which it shouldn't. It should be something different, but level up is to increase the stats by a certain amount, and it's used right here when I ding. I have 2 functions because I don't want to put math.random inside here, because then it's just more typing. This looks clean. I can instantly see and understand what's going on here. If I were to change this to 8, I would know why. I would know what happens. A lot easier than looking at a math.random and looking at it and trying to figure that out. My battle verse, you can literally just do this. Do this. Yeah. Right there. That's all you need. calculate the damage, calculate the HP, fight until someone dies, and then that's it. And then probably do a 2-string for both characters. 2-string of evil. And 2-string of this. Which basically means I'll put the stats to see who won. Calc damage, it could literally just be return. Oops. Damage equals strength. If I really wanted to, that's all I need. Done. Avoid chance, this could just be agility. Should be dexterity, but again, doesn't really matter. So that's basically all you need to do to make this your own function. Now, granted, you should put some time and effort into this because it's actually pretty cool to play with and to say, well, I want to do this, 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 and this, and this. You can do this. If you really wanted to, you could comment out all of these stats and say, well, I want to make a teacher battle. So my teacher battle, my stats for my teacher would be, I have my name, I have my int homework per week, I have my int tests per month, and my int quizzes per month, and I have, what else? How else do you judge a teacher? Int cool factor, int age, int headaches. That's a subclass of character. So now what I would do is I would say, which this would go somewhere else, I would say my damage equals headaches times the quantity of homework per week times 1 plus quizzes per month times 3 plus tests per month times 5, and that would be my damage calculator. And I would divide this whole thing by, so I could just do divide by cool factor, and that would be how much damage the person does. That could be your game. You're done. Pretty much. You still have other stuff to do. But the thing about this is you can literally make this about anything you want to and make your own stats. Don't feel like you have to use these stats at all. Have fun with the program. Make it your own. Anyways, hopefully this helped you all out. Good luck and have a headache.